Palmas Tower, good morning. Alaska 5876 is on approach. Cleared to land on 21 left Alaska 5876. Palmas clearance, good morning. Speed to 5101 ready to push back at Kappa 06. Cleared for pushback, speed but 5101.
Palmas clearance, good morning. Springbok 3577 ready for pushback at Tango 02. Cleared for pushback Springbok 3577.
Palmas ground, speed but 5101 ready to taxi. Taxi to 21 right, speed but 5101.
Palmas ground, Springbok 3577 ready to taxi. Taxi to 21 right, Springbok 3577.
Ladies and gentlemen, please pay attention as we display the safety features and procedures of the aircraft in case of an emergency. During an emergency, please remain in your seats with your seatbelts fastened and your seats in the upright position. In case of a drop in cabin pressure, breathing masks will drop from the ceiling and should be placed over your head. If there is smoke in the cabin during the evacuation of the aircraft, the walkway emergency lights will display to the exits, which are located here and here. In case of an extreme emergency landing, you will be instructed to get into the brace position, which is executed by placing your head between your knees with your hands over your head. We would also like to remind you that you should turn off all electronic devices. We thank you for paying attention during this brief presentation.
Palmas clearance, good morning. Swiss 8343 ready for pushback at Kappa 02. Cleared for pushback Swiss
Ladies and
8343.
gentlemen, on behalf of the captain and crew, welcome aboard this
Palmas
flight.
Tower, Alaska
We hope you enjoy flying
5876
with us.
request to cross
Before
runway.
takeoff, we would like to encourage all passengers to watch our cabin crew display the safety features
Palmas
of the
Tower, good
aircraft.
morning. American 3042 is on approach.
Continue taxi Alaska 5876.
Cleared to land on 21 left American 3042.
Palmas clearance, good morning. US Air 6985 ready for pushback at Tango 05. Cleared for pushback US Air 6985.
Helmus ground, Swiss 8343 ready to taxi. Taxi to 21 right, Swiss 8343.
Helmus Tower, speedbird 5101 ready for takeoff on 21 right. Cleared for takeoff on 21 right, speedbird 5101.
Helmus ground, US Air 6985 ready to taxi.
Helmus ground, Alaska 5876 taxi to the gates.
Taxi to 21 right, US Air 6985.
Taxi to gate Papa 06 Alaska 5876.
Palmer's Tower, Springbok 3577 ready for takeoff on 21 right. Line up and wait on 21 right, Springbok 3577.
Helmus clearance, good morning. Air China 7601 ready for pushback of Tango 04. Helmus Tower, good morning. Air Canada 87908 is on approach. Cleared to land on 21 left, Air Canada 87908. Cleared for pushback, Air China 7601.
Cleared for takeoff on 21 right, Springbok 3577.
Farmers clearance, good morning. KLM 2877 ready for pushback at Papa 16.
Helmus Tower, Swiss 8343 ready for takeoff on 21 right.
Palmer's Tower, American 3042 request to cross runway.
Helmus ground, Air China 7601 ready to taxi.
Cleared for pushback KLM 2877.
Taxi to 21 right, Air China 7601.
Line up and wait on 21 right, Swiss 8343.
Continue taxi American 3042.
Farmers ground, KLM 2877 ready to taxi. Taxi 221 right, KLM 2877.
Helmus Tower, good morning. US Air 4284 is on approach.
Cleared for takeoff on 21 right, Swiss 8343.
Cleared to land on 21 left, US Air 4284. Palmas Tower, US Air 6985 ready for takeoff on 21 right.
Palmer's ground, American 3042 taxi to the gates. Taxi to gate Tango 02 American 3042.
Line up and wait on 21 right US Air 6985.
Palmer's clearance good morning, ASL 9043 ready for pushback at Papa 00. Cleared for pushback ASL 9043.
Palmas Tower, Air Canada 87908 request to cross runway.
Cleared for takeoff on 21 right US Air 6985.
Palmer's ground, ASL 9043 ready to taxi. Taxi to 21 right ASL 9043.
Continue taxi Air Canada 87908. Palmas Tower, Air China 7601 ready for takeoff on 21 right.
Palmer's clearance good morning, US Air 1799 ready for pushback at Papa 04. Cleared for pushback US Air 1799.
Line up and wait on 21 right Air China 7601.
Palmer's Tower, KLM 2877 ready for takeoff on 21 right.
Palmas clearance good morning, Alaska 5285 ready for pushback at Tango 09er.
Palmer's ground, US Air 1799 ready to taxi.
Cleared for pushback Alaska 5285.
Taxi to 21 right US Air 1799.
Hold position American 3042.
Palmas ground, Air Canada 87908 taxi to the gates.
Palmas Tower, US Air 4284 request to cross runway.
Cleared for takeoff on 21 right Air China 7601.
Line up and wait on 21 right KLM 2877.
Taxi to gate Papa 16 Air Canada 87908. Cleared to land on 21 left Springbok 6100.
Continue taxi American 3042.
Palmas ground, Alaska 5285 ready to taxi. Taxi to 21 right Alaska 5285.
Palmer's Tower, ASL 9043 ready for takeoff on 21 right.
Cleared for takeoff on 21 right KLM2877.
Line up and wait on 21 right ASL 90043.
Palmer's clearance. Good morning, Delta 8577 ready for pushback at Parker 18. Cleared for pushback Delta 8577.
Continue taxi US Air 4284.
Palmer's Tower good morning, JetBlue 7576 is on approach. Cleared to land on 21 left JetBlue 7576.
Palmer's ground, Delta 8577 ready to taxi. Palmer's Tower, US Air 1799 ready for takeoff on 21 right. Taxi to 21 right Delta 8577.
Cleared for pushback Air France 4343. Cleared for takeoff on 21 right ASL 90043.
Line up and wait on 21 right US Air 1799.
Palmer's ground, US Air 4284 taxi to the gates. Taxi to gate Tango 04 US Air 4284.
Palmer's ground, Air France 4343 ready to taxi. Taxi to 21 right Air France 4343.
Palmer's clearance. Good morning, Ryanair 6499 ready for pushback at Tango 10.
Palmer's Tower, Springbok 6100 request to cross runway.
Cleared for pushback Ryanair 6499. Cleared for takeoff on 21 right US Air 1799.
Continue taxi Springbok 6100. Palmer's Tower, Alaska 5285 ready for takeoff on 21 right. Line up and wait on 21 right Alaska 5285.
Palmer's ground, Ryanair 6499 ready to taxi. Taxi to 21 right Ryanair 6499.
Palmer's clearance. Good morning, Up 7985 ready for pushback at Tango 15.
Palmer's Tower, JetBlue 2342 Mayday, Mayday, Mayday.
Cleared for takeoff on 21 right Alaska 5285.
Cleared to land on 21 right JetBlue 2342.
Palmer's Tower, JetBlue 7576 request to cross runway.
Palmer's Tower, Delta 8577 ready for takeoff on 21 right.
Palmer's Ground, Springbok 6100 taxi to the gates. Taxi to gate Tango 06 Springbok 6100.
Continue taxi JetBlue 7576. Palmer's Ground, JetBlue 7576 taxi to the gates.
Palmer's clearance good morning, Easy 1043 ready for pushback at Papa 08.
Palmer's clearance good morning, Tesla 3285 ready for pushback at Papa 32.
Palmer's Ground, JetBlue 7576 requesting taxi to the gates.